Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. A Hawaiian Airlines plane is finally back here in Honolulu.
And it arrived a day late. The flight from Las Vegas was supposed to land in Honolulu at around 9 o'clock last night, but got rerouted to San Francisco because of a mechanical issue.
Then it was supposed to leave SFO, but an indicator light came on, forcing the plane to return to the gate there. Passengers were given an option to rebook, or those that didn't were given a $500 voucher. Of course, no traveler wants to hear those words delayed or canceled.
But if it happens to you, what are your rights? New at 9, we find out. First things first, you should know that airlines are not required to give you vouchers. No matter if your flight is delayed or canceled or you're simply being bumped from the flight. It's up to the airline to determine whether you will receive any sort of compensation. Although recently airlines have been generous when it comes to repaying customers for their troubles. Earlier this year, a woman made headlines after getting a $10,000 voucher from United Airlines in exchange for giving up her seat. Now, what you can get reimbursed on is your luggage. Airlines are required to compensate you for lost, delayed, or damaged bags. But know that you may be required to provide documentation like sales receipts when you file a claim for compensation. Stuck on the tarmac. If you've been waiting at least 2 hours, airlines must provide you with food, water, restrooms, and medical care. If you've been waiting 3 hours or more, airlines must give you the option to deplane. However, if you leave, airlines are not required to let you back on. Here's another thing. Just because you have a ticket doesn't mean you'll be let on the flight. If you're feeling sick, many airlines reserve the right to deny your boarding. If an airline oversold the flight, they also have the right to bump you off, even if you don't want to go. In that instance, you may be eligible for compensation. Here's a look at what you are entitled to, depending on how long you're delayed. Airlines are required to pay you within 24 hours. But it's important to note that you are not entitled to compensation if you're coming from a foreign airport, on a chartered flight, or were bumped because of an aircraft change. Many airlines have their own rules and policies when it comes to passengers. You can find that in the so-called contract of carriage. All U.S. airlines have one, and you can usually find it on an airline's website.